Why am I still
only having 21 subscribers?
It's time to do something about it. Okay, what is up guys, it's GW Philip, and yeah, today we're gonna work on my car, W124 Coupe. I have a idling problem from time to time, so yeah, let's just get the car at the back. We're gonna have to work on idling problem I'm having with the car. It's a very strange idle problem because it doesn't happen all the time. It usually happens at the beginning of your driving, for example when it's cold, or sometime even it happens like if you drive about an hour and then you stop at the shop, you turn off the car, you get back to the car 10 to 20 minutes later. It happens that it can start idling again, probably with problems, I mean. And yeah, so I believe that it's the air sensor or the exhaust sensor, not the exhaust but the airflow sensor. So yeah, so we're back and the sun is, it's basically there, hard to see. And yeah, it's time to pop up the hood and start working on it. There she is. This car will need a upgrade. I'm planning on one day perhaps installing a M104. It's basically a straight 6 3 liters engine. Otherwise I do have a Jaguar engine at the back over there. It's a 6 cylinder 4 liter doing 226 horsepower. So yeah, that'd be cool. Put a Jaguar engine inside of here. So yeah, what we want to get to, it's kind of complicated because of the sun and the lighting, but we want to get inside underneath here, because underneath there lies the sensor. So we're gonna have to take this piece off. Okay guys, so I've stolen the intake of this car because I've came into a trouble, and yeah, so I installed this sport, sporty, more like sporty thing. It's not completely done. The reason that I put that one was because I was having trouble setting on the old one again, and I'm in a bit of a hurry to drive right now, and yeah, so I have to hurry up. Okay, so day 2, fixing the idling problem. And yeah, I had to hurry up. I was gonna go for some training, and whilst I was driving, I've seen that there's beginning to be missing a bit of coolant. So right here I bought a anti-freezing coolant thing that you have to mix up with water. So if you mix up with 50% water, it can survive up to minus 37 degrees. However, I already have coolant in the car, and this is a simple way of mixing it with the coolant that's already exists inside of the car. So I filled this bottle with water, and then I mixed it up with the antifreeze coolant, and I'm gonna fill up the car with about how much is this? Half a liter. So yeah, let's pop up the hood. Okay, So I believe that this tank right here is for the coolant. Let's just fill up with fluids. Okay, so I got the air sensor out. It was a real pain of getting it out because of the plastic cover that sets it between the manifold. But I got it out. It sits right here. You have the beneath tube and the top tube. That's the top one. That one's the beneath part. And yeah, it was so complicated taking it out. Then you have the wiring right here. So yeah, let's get this one cleaned up. Since it's getting nighttime, because time in Norway are very short in the winter, I'll clean this up inside and put it back on the car tomorrow. So we're just gonna let the car like this for to tomorrow. Okay, so I've cleaned up the sensor, and I've mixed warm water, some edic, I don't know what it's in English, I'll write down the name, vinegar or something like that, I don't know, and then some heavy gel Plumbo, you know, to clean up your sink and everything. So I've mixed up these two, so it makes a dangerous chemical. And right now you have it in there, and as you guys can see, it's going through the bottom part, trying to not breathe so much of this air. So I'm just gonna let it set here, do its work. I've cleaned this plastic thing, and I might install it tomorrow, but I'm not sure because it's very complicated to put it back, so I might do some modifications to make it a lot more easier, like cutting up on the top or something. Okay, so we're back, and yeah, I'm gonna get into washing this, being careful to wash it properly. So yes, now the air control valve, it's actually an air control valve, not a air sensor, is all cleaned up. It looks a lot more nicer inside of it than it was. So this should help a lot. So yeah, now that is clean. This goes around it, however it's very complicated to put it on and off, so I'm planning to just cut it here so that it's much more simpler for me to put it on and off if I have to take it out. And I have a spare, I have another part of this, so I could always get the old one and put it back instead if it doesn't work with cutting it. So I'll be right back and cutting it. So there you have it, now it's cut. So when this will stand in between the exhausts, it will be a lot more simpler to get this one in from above, for example, like opening it above and just glide it in. So this will make the job a lot more easier, and yeah, and it will be secure, because at the end what I might do is patch up something in between here so that it keeps it tight. Okay, so we're the next day and I've installed the air control valve. I didn't manage to put this on, it was impossible. I have to get off a whole lot of stuff if I wanted to put this back on. So I'm hoping that it's just fine to let it free. I've plugged it from underneath, from the top and from the side, and yeah, let's try to start up the car. At the moment it's just floating free, but I think it should be okay. So let's try this out. Got the keys. Okay, so the idle is at 10, and yeah, I'll just let the car run a bit and see if it will start to idle strangely, but at the moment it looks okay, it looks great. So yeah, I'll be back. It seems okay, but I've seen that it has had a few problems sometimes. But it looks okay. Okay, well, I guess we did it, guys. Woo! I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for next episode of me fixing my car and then tune it and mod it and do a whole lot of cool stuff to it. So please do subscribe, and hope to see you guys on the next episode. Goodbye.